Hello, 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 and welcome to Oracle Priestess Noemi, Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? And for those of you who don't, welcome. If you have any questions during this time, please leave a comment down below. Or if you have any requests, please leave a comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And if you like it, then love it with a like. I really appreciate your energetic donations. So we'll jump right into it is Aries season, and we need to do read the energy of Capricorn. As you already know, and if you don't, I'll always repeat it. I read cards for you, but I read energy for the Most High God. And so when I am prompted to do a reading, I will. And remember that I'm not an astrologer. I don't do zodiac signs. As for the zodiac sign, I do it so that I can read the energy of that sign. So for those of you who are Capricorn, you may still have a message somewhere else. I would refer that you look at your chart, your birth chart, to see where your big three are. But yeah, karmic cycle of completion. The timeline for this Capricorn is has started since May of 2024. All right, so when you had that first solar eclipse, there is this as above, so below situation happening for you. And you could be feeling like something is taking too long, but just remember that you are in the middle of a rebirth, but you have been a couple of times. You could be noticing different things about yourself, different things that you know, and you're trying to see what that means for you. Just, have a little bit of patience with yourself, if you will, please. Let us see what Capricorn's dilemma is. Let's see what Capricorn's dilemma is. Shuffle these out for us. Happy birthday, those in Aries season. You know, some Aries probably do come to this Capricorn reading. So happy birthday. There's something that you could be worrying about. Well, so let's see what your dilemma is. There's some energetic clearing that's needing to happen for you, Capricorn. So make sure that you are doing that. So we have trust as your dilemma. There is a positive change here, and we have Ascended Master Vishnu and Ascended Master Parvati. A lot of third eye activity here. Also, you could be doing a lot of different things at once, trying to find the balance in everything right now. There is a sense of a pause. I see the wheel. I also see you watching something or looking at something or viewing something that you're watching as things go on, as things move forward, and have trust that it's all gonna come through. So that is your dilemma. Let us see what the factor is for Capricorn. And when I split the deck, we have destiny and temptation. Okay, so it could be just a source of, I really do feel like it's just a source of really knowing that the patterns of your life, the cycles in your life are protected, till you do accept the destiny. So there's a mirroring effect here, and also different phases, and like I said, different transformations happening all at once. But then also it's just the phases of your spirituality. So let us see what the factor is. What is the factor? Heartache and loss. Okay. And this has to do with having disappointments, suffering in silence. Yeah. So you need to start trying to really stay rooted. So when we're talking about energetic clearing, we're talking about you staying rooted in the things that you've gone through and the heartache loss. It seems to keep coming up in cycles, even though you've completed cycles and you've gotten, I would say, more spiritually savvy. You just don't feel like you've grown, but it's guaranteed here that you have. So try to make some connections with grass or trees. Try to stay more out in nature, but really be present in that, because you're needing to really just intentionally spend time with yourself in nature. And so there is positive change. There is a lot of changes. There is a lot of growth that you've gone through. You have to trust yourself, okay? And then make sure that you are rooting yourself during the time that you're feeling like that heartache and loss and all those trauma triggers coming back. Make sure that you are grounding yourself so that you can be like, nope, I'm not going to allow that to take over me, okay? And some of you have already, look at this, karmic completion. I was just talking about that, and we have another 10 here. And then we have manifestation. So it is a time of manifestation for you, and you have been manifesting this whole time. So you should start seeing things come into fruition, at least by this summer. There's something here about physical activity and your spiritual career. So your spiritual career could include physical activity or helping others with physical activity, but also some of you need to get physically active, because a spiritual career does demand quite a bit of stamina, okay? So let us see. You could be seeing signs and synchronicities. It could be 10s, it could be 3s, it could be 5s. It's going to be different for everybody. And look, the confirmation of a rebirth, and then we have the confirmation of synchronicity, okay? And I do feel like right now your power color could definitely be the color purple. So let's see what your message is. We have a couple here, okay? So we have Gaia. Yeah, you're getting signs and synchronicities from Mother, Father, God. And here I'm holding it. I see this, and we have the root chakra again. Okay. So yes, yes, yes. You could be also feeling like a lot of your talents and a lot of your gifts, your spiritual gifts, do come from Mother and Father God. So you're very connected to nature, you're very connected to the earth, and that's where your power source is. So make sure that you're figuring that out. What plants? What can you bring to your house? What can you bring to your office? What can you put in your car? Because staying grounded is very important, especially since it seems like Gaia, so we have Gaia, the earth, the frequency of earth, the frequency of being rooted in your gifts, in your power source. The red flower of life, stimulating passion, supporting your sense of security, both in our bodies and in the physical world. So yeah, there's a connection that you are, that's unfolding, and your crown chakra. A lot of crown chakra activity here that we're seeing and that you could be feeling. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another. So you could be helping others also getting grounded because we have 444 universal love. Okay. So it is a good way during this time to understand how you're connected. Remember that when you get into that little space of heartache and loss or solitude or thinking about the loss or thinking about the trauma, make sure that you're asking for help and also meditating. Just go ahead and meditate and say, you know what, this is not my energy. I don't know where it's coming from, or I don't own this anymore. So take your power back. Let us see what is the closing message during this time. Remember that the 29th is a really, really strong power source. It's already started today. So they say confirmation is meditate. And we just said that, and let's see what fell here. So meditate, create, and be proud of yourself. Be proud because you have um, you know, be proud of who you are in this moment, be proud of where you've been, and then make sure that you know that there is there's a big purpose, there's a big plan. So be proud of where you're going, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal read, or a forgiveness session, any kind of session that I can help you with along your path, please just go to the comment box down below and you'll see uh, the the link. And if not, just go to my website and you can email me, text me. I'm happy to talk to you. I hope I help heal at least one person in the world today. And Capricorn, I sure hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye.